Right, question number 8 on the practice STAR test here. Question number 8. You got the Virginia House of Burgesses in this chart here. It's one of the things you should know. Nice thing about this question, if you look at it, they give you the information that you pretty much ought to know. Virginia House of Burgesses, we know it as the first representative assembly. Oh, better make sure I put a period there. First representative assembly in the colonies here, met in 1619, had the power to make laws to the colonies, and it's the first colonial assembly of elected representatives. Remember, elected representatives, these are the people that you are electing to carry out the government for you, run the rules and that kind of stuff. Let's look at the question here. The question says, which statement explains the significance, big fancy word for importance, of this colonial institution? Of course, the colonial institution they're talking about is the Virginia House of Burgesses. Looking through this first here, it says the assembly served as a model, so remember that's from science, an example for other colonial legislatures. All right, that sounds pretty good. I'm going to give it a check mark there. Choice B, it says colonists used the assembly to overrule decisions by the royal governor. So in other words, this question is saying that the assembly was allowed to overrule decisions by the royal governor. And remember, the royal governor is the guy who represents the king. So do you think the colonists could overrule the king? That's probably not going to happen. Choice C, the assembly sent delegates to Parliament to represent Virginia. Remember, Parliament is the legislative branch across the ocean in London. And remember, one of the big battle cries for the American Revolution was the colonists' complaint of no taxation without representation. So if we were getting to send representatives to Parliament, this complaint would not be valid. So I'm going to give this one an X. And look at D here. It says the king revoked Virginia's charter because the assembly became too powerful. Well, that would eventually happen. Virginia House of Burgesses would be dissolved by King George III. But it says the significance of this colonial institution, the significance of it is not that it got revoked, that it got canceled. The significance is it's going to become a model for other colonial legislatures to set up. There's your answer.